Down to 5 on the shot clock. Afflalo, no good. Down low, Noah, and finished off by Noah.
The most impressive thing is his leadership. He's the guy on it.
Now here's Rose. You saw him with 29 points last game.
And off touch on that one.
Rose kicks to Neal. Yes.
Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Shot's good by Neal.
You know that.
And the wide open shot from Billups. Rebound by Johnson.
Boy, I'm puzzled, baffled, confused. How does such an elite finisher?
Nuggets have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Dang driving to the basket. Can they get it? Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Johnson kicks to Neal. That's good, and it's... Oh, and there's the alley-oop and the dunk by Smith. The tray, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. And good work defensively by Smith.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter.
Outside, George connects from three-point range.
But you can't go into the stretch with that mentality.
Pass to George. It's good here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Oh! Noah's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nobody near George. Bang.
A high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here.
Outside, George. Here's Noah, and he goes big with the dunk right over David West. Smith sets the pick for Rose. Back to Smith, and slammed in by Smith.
Powered through.
Rose attacking. Dang for 3. It's good. Mills passes to George. Drains it from beyond the arc. Switch here. Thornton's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Outside Rose. To end the drought. That's good. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost. Dang passes to Rose. Drops in the layup for 2. Double team on Dang. And the wide open shot from Rose. Be a screen on Rose. Stolen by Rose. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Oh, and the jam by Rose. Third quarter. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And here's George. From past the arc, it's good. This time
allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high
on the wing, George. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure this man has in every game he plays.
Now George. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Neal with it. And here's Mills from the arc. Sinks the triple.
The Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now he heaped
for Dang. The Magic again can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there.
Outside, George gets it to go.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
From deep, Neal. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. That's for the Bulls.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end. Forcing.
Pass to Neal from past the arc. Cans it from downtown. Here's Mills. Guarded by Nelson. From deep, Neal. And the Bulls, another 3. Pass to Neal. Fires the 3. Count that. He's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Rose. And he makes the Beatrice. Here's George diving in.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious.
Orlando moving the ball around. Howard can't hit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all. You've got to be able to deliver when you get a buddy like that. That's
Get up for the Chicago Bulls, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, for that loss, on the run.
Noah with the block.
Defensive stalwart. Noah's length is what allows him to erase shots.
George. Doesn't go that time. Great defense that time from Noah. Here's Smith. Drops in the layup for two.
And
Outside, George trains the three-pointer. For three, Chicago grabs the miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Smith with the stuff. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Dang. Here's George. He slams it down right on top of Marvin Williams. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And Guns kicks to Scott. Offline with his three. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's George. Book it off the crossover. Mills looking it over. The three from George. Falls right in. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Has possession after the basket by Atlanta. Rose passes to Johnson. The three from Mills. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Now here's Rose. He's got 8. And the dunk by Rose. Over Smith. And the rejection by Smith.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't.
Johnson outside. Paul George with the steal. Jumps up. And George with the stuff.
He's dying.
To the middle.
Oh, and the lead gets big.
And the rejection by Smith.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
We'll be right back after this.
Points in the second half. The shot by George, wide open. Led by as many as 18 points. And it's Smith finishing it off. The screen on Rose. Here's Horford. It's stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And the dunk by Rose.
Boy, the explosiveness and burst of Rose is really
Suns can't get it to go. Floats one. And there's the nice layup by Rose.
What I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
That one goes. Count it. George passes to Rose. It's good from long range. By James. From the wing. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. One for
Dangerous.
outside Dang. It's good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Smith.
Really seizing
With the screen for George. Going inside. And George with the stuff.
finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
And it's Rose penetrating. Slammed home. Johnson with a screen on Ellis. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And
outside, George gets the three-pointer to fall. Guys on the bench, they are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team.
He's got 9. Right side, George. Over Wade, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. George has got 18 points in the game. Pass to George. The 3. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9. Pass to George. The putback. The kick out to Rose. Bangs home the trifecta. Outside Rose. Basket is, takes a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
The 3 from George.
see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Nothing on target.
A 3 ball. Yes. And kicks to Smith. It's good again. And Wade is covering from about 19 feet. And it's in there. It's stolen by Smith. The shot by George, wide open. Buries. And Allens comes in for Tyler. And Mike Miller sub in for Dwayne Wade. George with the bucket. 3 points.